And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the lead. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, steady now. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Currently at +1 for the day. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 5-wood. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? It has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
And now we go to the 18th, and this happened just a moment ago. The impressive young Cameron Champ with an amazing shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. From about 200 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Uh-oh. This one's airmailing the green. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
You know, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 strokes behind our leader. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
That's well holed. Now 5 strokes behind. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay? And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 shots off the pace. And he needs this to save par. That one's come up short.
It defies gravity, that one. That should have chased out more, but it didn't.
And that's for a bogey. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Second shot here at the 10th. Going with the hybrid. That's not what they were looking for.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. That's a smart option. Back into the fairway. And here we are with their 4th.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Sitting at 2 over for the day. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Good putt, that. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing from around 110 yards out.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh my, that's a putrid lie. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. It should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
Ah, bugger, a bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. We need this one to bounce right. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Whew. Had a fair bit of pace on that one. 15 feet to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. This one's for bogey. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
They're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Looking to bounce back after that bogey, and they've got a great opportunity here.
That should find the cut stuff.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
Oh, just missed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And in it goes for the par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 4.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Playing now from the fairway bunker. Oh, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. And here we are with the third shot. And make this one. It's for par. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Ah, that's frustrating. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Hopefully that double bogey in the last isn't scarring them for life.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. This is a good chance. Yeah, you'll take that. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a one-shot lead. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Second shot here on the 16th. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Nicely done. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Let's head over to the 18th hole, shall we? This would be a great up and down. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Lining up the birdie putt here. Big chance here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Justin Thomas is our current leader. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th. Well, this should find the short grass. That's a good-looking shot there. Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
That's a little wayward.
And coming up well short.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, what a recovery. Almost hold it. And this putt for a final score of 80. Oh, so close. Bogey putt coming up here. And that will conclude his tournament to date. Well, Rich, an absolutely delightful day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Lovely being alongside you as well, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Hello and welcome to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here in Las Vegas. It's known as Sin City, but we're at TPC Summerlin for the golf. What's this course like?
This golf course historically plays firm and fast and yields lots of birdies. So players going into this week know full well that they have to have the putter going. They need to hit a lot of greens, but they also need to make sure that they're making 5, 6, 7 birdies a day out there. Because if they're not, if they're struggling with birdies and only making pars, then the entire field is going to pass them by. It's a great opportunity because historically the wind doesn't blow very much and all the par 5s are reachable, but still having to make birdies, knowing you need to make birdies, isn't always the easiest thing.
We're in Vegas, and you can even see the famous strip from the golf course. Do the players need to roll the dice, have a little gamble out on that course?
I think you have to gamble everywhere on the PGA Tour, but in Las Vegas, I think it's required, isn't it?
Be rude not to. Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Going with the 8-iron here. Woo, back there, horsey. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, this looks pure. That one had eyes for it the whole way. He's currently tied for 10th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Come on, sit. Yeah, that one will play. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently tied for 12th. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Go in. Ouch, that hurts. Par putt coming up here. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. Even for the day. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Matt Kuchar is atop of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Okay, let's head to the next. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's take a look at Cameron Champ from earlier. Lining up for his third now. Chance to move inside the top 20 if he can hold this putt. If that's the right pace, this should drop. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. Let's return to live play now. What an opportunity to make a birdie. If it's up, it could be in. Ooh. An opportunity to make their par. Job done. Let's head to the next. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The eighth at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt from that distance. Shame it didn't drop. And that should secure the par. Well done. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The ninth at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Typically played in the fall portion of the season, but it really does have a great field these days. The Shriners Hospital for Children's Open, staged in Las Vegas, a great atmosphere around in the city. Rich, what do you like the most about it?
We're in Vegas, baby. I mean, what's not to love about Vegas? And the players love it too, but they also love what the Shriners Hospital for Children is all about. They give so much money back to the charities involved. It's wonderful. They bring a lot of the kids out, and the players understand it. They know it. So as much as they love coming to Vegas, you know, letting their hair down a little bit, a lot of it has to go back to the charity component of it. That's why they come. The golf course is fun. You can freewheel it out here. It is the beginning of the year. They want to come out and they want to make some birdies. They want to test out new equipment. They want to test out new swing theories. They want to come out and work on their game a little bit in a competitive environment. And there's no better environment than this because they can go out and see where they're at because it's usually no wind, warm conditions, and you can get a good judge of exactly where their game's at. So I think players use this as a building block for the next year's play. And what a venue. I mean, it's just you get rewarded for good shots, you get penalized for bad ones, but it's a really good environment to go out there and, like I said, test new swing theories, work on your game a little bit, and kind of see where you're at.
And it never hurts to make a fast start to the new season. Of course, this is part of that wraparound schedule. And if you're catching a few shows as well or hitting into the casinos, well, you get a complete week, don't you?
Wow, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of fun in Las Vegas, is there?
As long as it stays in Las Vegas. Sitting at 1 under. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one might need to set. Well struck. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Well, I'm down here following Cameron Champ. We're on the 12th hole now.
And back to the course with the live action. A spot in the all-important top 5 awaits if you can hold this putt. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently 1 under for the round. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. This one might need to get down a little. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
John, what's going on out there?
Down here on the 13th hole, this is Matt Kuchar.
This is their 5th shot. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. 12 feet to the cup coming up. This one's tracking. A well hold. He'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Well, Cameron Champ, he went after it here, didn't he? And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently at 3 under for the day.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 15th. Well, they've certainly got the swing and the groove. Make this, and you'll move into a tie for 3rd place.
Yes, and 3 holes to go. This is getting to be a nail-biter.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
John, do you have any info down there?
Well, guys, I'm on the 17th hole. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot. 36 feet to go.